Hey everyone, welcome back to Garnock Reviews. Today we're checking out the 2023 Yamaha 252 SE. This particular example was on display at the Daytona Beach Boat Show late last year. She measures in at 24 foot 6 in length, with a beam at 8 foot 6 and a draft of only 19 inches. I really love the fit and finish on this one, from the chrome details on the outside to the luxurious seating and electronics on the inside. This one's also easy to tow behind most pickup trucks and SUVs. She's got a weight of around 4,500 pounds. And at the boat show, this particular example was on offer for $97,394. And they had a finance special running where that would come in at $732 a month with approved credit. And I've featured several Yamaha jet boats on my channel now, and I love the fact that they are jet driven. It means if you're into water sport, you don't have to worry about getting empty caught up in the propellers, and you also have more confidence when it comes to doing things like shallow water or even beaching them on a sandbar. These boats as standard come extremely well equipped. It doesn't feel like you're buying a bare boat at all, but I do like the fact that Yamaha offers a wide range of optional upgrades, so you can spec this boat out to suit your needs, whether you're into cruising or water sports. And in the early days, jet boats were notorious for being difficult to operate in close quarter manoeuvring, but Yamaha has compensated with that. And one way is this one's actually got a rudder installed as well as having the directional jets, so it's actually very easy to put back on the trailer or berth alongside a pontoon. And as we climb up onto the bathing platform, note that you got the stereo controls and drinks holders out here. On the port side, that chrome plate that you see on the side of the hull, you can fit a cockpit table out here for enjoying refreshments on the water. I also like all the handholds in place for pulling yourself up into the boat if you are in the water. You get very comfortable seats, and these have got a clever design where the backrest can slide forward or aft, so they can be forward facing, rear facing or a sun pad. And this one's equipped with a very clever designed archway, and this is perfect for water sports. Not only can it carry wakeboards and skis, but you can also mount the tow rope up high and have that pulling over the stern. And underneath those rear facing seats we've got storage on both sides. And in total there's 750 gallons of storage capacity throughout the entire boat, which is very impressive for a boat that's only 25 foot in length. And you see we've got a massive amount of seating area on board. It's got a capacity for 12 adults, or a total of 2,600 pounds. And regardless of where you sit, you've got plenty of comfort, plenty of handholds and plenty of drinks holders. And almost all the seating areas that you see, they've got storage underneath. And then again you can see the tracks on the rear facing seats for sliding that backrest forward and aft. And I love this snap-in teak style marine mat that's throughout. It's also easy to remove for cleaning, but it's soft on your feet and it also won't be hot in the Florida sun. And then it is underneath these seats that you'll find the engines. I liked how easy it was to open the engine compartment, and this is also on hydraulic arms, so it carries the weight and you don't have to. And once this pops open, you'll see in here we've got a pair of twin 4-cylinder, 4-stroke, 1.8 litre high output Yamaha engines. These give a total output of 360 horsepower, and in the right conditions you should expect to break through the 40 mile an hour barrier. There's also fuel capacity on board, that's 75 gallons, and at cruising speed of around 25 mile an hour you should expect a range of just over 150 mile. And I loved all the soundproof insulation that's on this one. When this one's underway, I guarantee you there's hardly any noise, but also hardly any vibration through this boat. And as I pan round you can see the storage space that we have under the seats. And what you see in this storage locker right now, these actually connect onto the transom, and you can sit in the water and you can turn it into a great spot to relax at anchor or on a sandbar. And then on the starboard side, between the main seating in the cockpit and the helm, I like the way that the backrest was on this one. There's a storage compartment in the middle, and this is central in the boat, so it's great for keeping items close by. But the backrest also folds forward and it gives you countertop space as well. And you see we've got latches on this bridge because you can lower that for whenever you're transporting it on the trailer to reduce that height restriction. And I really liked how solid and secure those fittings are. It means that the tower feels very safe and secure, whether you've got it raised or lowered. And if I pop open that section I just mentioned on the right hand side, you see that there's storage space in here, and this one's actually got a cooler located underneath as well. And then for this one I was pleasantly surprised. The boat's only 25 foot in length, but on the port hand side, opposite the helm, there's actually a compartment that you can use for a heads compartment. But you can also use this for storage. You can see this has got a number of the seating pads for the bow area. But you could also store canopy covers, things like that in here too. And then to starboard is where you'll find the helm position. And there's a lot of features I liked about this one. I like the fact you got the bolster effect on the seat as well as the tilt on the steering wheel. That way you can sit down or stand up. The helm seat itself is very comfortable, regardless if you're sitting down or standing up. I also like the fact that this one's got twin throttle controls. That may seem a bit obvious, but there's a lot of jet boats, especially in the early days, you could only operate both engines as one. But this allows you to operate them independently, which gives you that twin screw effect when it comes to close quarter manoeuvring. And then we've got a multifunction display. This is touchscreen operated or joystick operated. It includes full engine instrumentation, but it also includes GPS and even music and entertainment. And then walking through to the bow, there's a number of seating configuration options. You can turn this into a large sun pad, or you can have it as shown here. But there's storage underneath, there's plenty of drinks holders, and there's plenty of speakers. And this one does have an anchor locker, but I like the fact it's also got a bow access with the board and ladder. And for those that's into water sports, we also have a large storage compartment that you can see here on the deck. And this would be perfect for storing skis, but you can also store things like fishing rods down here as well. So overall, I think this is a very well-rounded boat, especially for its size and budget. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments on this one. If you can leave a comment down below. If you haven't done so already, if you can hit that like and subscribe button, it really does make a difference. Appreciate taking the time to watch this. I look forward to catching you on the next one. Thanks everyone.